welcome everyone to another Jasper's Game Day event. First of all, thank you all very much at Jasper's Game for allowing us to come and play. And second of all, thank you so much for all of you for coming and joining us. Thank you for the cast. I guess I thanked the audience first and then I thanked the cast, but I never made a differentiation between that. Look, it's early. I've only had a little bit of coffee, so forgive me. It is a vacation for me. So let's get into this. Let's go around. I'm gonna go off of the overlay because I can see the overlay. Let's introduce yourselves. Don't introduce your character, just introduce yourself, and then we will introduce your characters further in. I'm also going to as soon as everyone does that, I'm going to go into your donation options and some of the cool things that you can do to help or hinder the cast. So let's go with Hayley.
Hi, everybody. I am Hayley Bell. I am a member of Party of Two, where it's my husband and myself, and we play Pathfinder together as a duet. And it's really fun. And we're on Twitch and all this. I don't know what you want me to say other than I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Nice.
Next, Anne.
Hi guys, I'm Anne Richmond, aka Hearthsinger, the head bard in charge, although I'm co-barding today, as you will find out soon. Over at Hearthsinger Games, I do a lot of RPG advice videos for both players, dungeon masters, and game leaders at the table, all over this land, but mostly on YouTube at youtube.com/Anne Richmond. So I hope to see you there.
Next up, we have Theo.
Hello, I'm Theo Thorson. I am one of the co-proprietors of the Gallant Goblin, along with Grady, that you can see nearby on the screen here. Grady, I'll let you talk about our creative endeavors. I'll just say that we mostly are over on YouTube, where we review Ttrpg minis and terrain and modules and all sorts of stuff. So if you're ever looking for, like, oh, what mini should I get for this adventure, or how can I use all these minis I have, we're your source, the Gallant Goblin, over on YouTube. And we're super happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, that's a perfect segue over to Grady.
Hi, my name is Grady Wong. I'm the other co-proprietor of the Gallant Goblin, along with Theo. And I guess we also produce some supplements, primarily for the other game that shall not be named currently, but we're about to launch a foray into Pathfinder Infinite as well, with a queer-themed travel magazine called Queer Finder. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm just very excited to be here. I think Jasper's Game Day has been a great cause that we've been supporting for a long time. So very excited. Hope you all will donate to this, and maybe not hinder us, help us.
Or help me. That's what we're gonna do. It's either help them or help me. See? Next we have Glenn.
Hey everybody, I was fortunate enough to bid and win a seat at the table with these esteemed ladies and gentlemen, so really looking forward to playing today.
And last but not least, James.
Hello, I'm James. I go by @DicePorn on Twitter, and like Glenn, I was one of the fortunate seats to make it. I'm super stoked, and if you're looking for me, you'll probably find me on the Q Times Killendale server, where I'm one of the game masters for Jake's server.
Absolutely. So now that we've gotten everyone in, let's go over some of the donation options that all of you can do. So you can donate to add a D4, which is $5. You can add a D4 to the players. Make sure to put the name of who you want to give it to. If not, I get to pick. And I don't necessarily mean that I'm going to pick someone that needs it. But you can give the player a D4 to add to a roll. You can also offer a hero point. You can also give me a villain point. You can also add a monster to the game or a helping hand. A helping hand will give them something that is very important and needed for the combat, whether it's an item or a helping hand of a side hero that comes in and helps the group out. All of those donation options are in the Tiltify link. I believe if you click on it, you can actually see what options there are. So, from there, all of you are up-and-coming heroes in the city of Absalom. This is a massive, huge city, and while heroes exist and come and go, there's always the new up-and-coming people who really take an eye over the city, that comes in and works the nights to really see who the real heroes are, right? You know, it's not the Edge Watch, it's you guys, right? Today is a little bit different. The morning comes in and the sun rises, but it's obscured through a thick mist coming along the shore. It's a cold, damp, wet morning. Let's start with Theo. Theo, what is your character's day job?
Well, by day, I am known as Lord Thomas Augustus Roger Alistair Barrington von Cochrane II. To my friends and drinking partners, I'm known as Tommy Two Sticks. Local noble in from Taldor. And yeah, I'm just a happy-go-lucky by day noble. Happy to be here in Absalom.
Your secret identity of your superhero vigilante aspect. What is the visual difference between your day-to-day walking and your superhero?
Well, by day, I like to be very dapper with my top hat and my very nice overcoat and very fine leather shoes and from the countryside. But by night, I wear a full knight's armor and helm that hides my face. And do you want to know my nom de night?
Sure.
By night, I am known as Sir Valiant, Keeper of the Night.
You're in your regular garb. You've gotten up early to, start your day, when you hear something in the waters by the shore. Normally, you see fishermen, you see a lot of different things going on. But this morning, you hear a gathering of people running to the edge of a dock, and they're looking over, and they're all trying to figure out what's in the water. What would you like to do?
Well, let me walk over to the docks. Nonchalantly, I don't want to get my nice clothing dirty at all, but let me see if I can get a nice overhead view, if I can kind of get a bit of height and get a look of what's going on down there.
You cut through the group and look through, and when you look in the water, you see that there are faces looking back at you in the water.
Well, that's unusual. Do they appear to be in distress?
Nope, they just look to be looking back at you.
My. Hello down there. Greetings from Taldor.
One of them opens their mouth and bubbles come out of their mouth and bubble to the surface.
Are you in trouble down there? Do you need assistance? I can call the Absalom Guard if you need any assistance.
It reaches up with its hand.
Oh my! Let me help you. And I reach my hand down.
Great. You reach your hand out, and the bony hand of this creature grabs on your hand and tries to pull you in the water. Please roll me it's going to be an athletics. Actually, it's going to be against your athletics DC. So let me know what your athletics DC is.
My athletics DC is a robust 21, I believe.
Ooh.
I am so valiant, after all.
You succeed as this creature tries to pull you into the water. You are able to fight back. It's still got a hold of your wrist, but you're able to fight back.
I have you! Pull stronger! I will get you out of the water! Do not fear!
Roll me a strength. Actually, I was going to say roll me a strength check. Roll me an athletics check to make your attempt to pull it from the water.
All right. First roll of the night is a natural 16 for a 27.
Is
that right? 27.
You start to pull this creature out of the water, and you notice that its hand is like barely held together with like bits of body as the skeletal hand gets pulled out. It's wearing full armor. As you pull it up and out of the water, it looks up to all of you and goes,
Oh my, sir, you need to get some meat on your bones. Let's get you out of here and pull him up.
Glenn, why don't you tell me about your hero? Oh, you're unmuted.
Sorry about that. Egbert is a young skinny man, and his best friend is actually Tommy, because his father is the Duke, and his father seems to like Tommy more than him. But he always wants to hang around Tommy and do whatever Tommy does, and likes to be his help. But you do notice he's a little strange, because he's a cleric of Erastil and wears that symbol around, but he carries around a very funny mace, look like this. and whenever somebody asks, he says, yeah, that's all Father Dradigan allows me to do. I can't carry the metal one ever since that incident with Lady Marmalade. I think her new nose looks good, but so he's ready to stand by and assist whatever Tommy needs. And usually that involves healing.
Would you say that you would be near Tommy in the mornings?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So as you were distracted by something, you hear the ongoings of what Tommy is doing, and you hear the outcrying moan of this creature that has been pulled up out of the water. It is a bemoaning, very horrific sound.
He's going to try to identify if he thinks this is undead.
Okay, roll me a religion.
Yeah. Oh, pretty good. 25.
Yes.
You look at this creature and see that it's sopping in water, and the fact that there is moss growing on it and sea creatures there, that you know this, and you can actually see bits of bone on its body, and you can easily see that this is a Draugr.
He yells, he says, Tommy, I don't think you want to touch that.
What do you mean, old chum?
He's undead. Do you need me to help you?
Oh my. We may need to step back for a moment.
Okay.
Why do I accept? Why do I like want you to say okay? Like I hear the peon voice from Warcraft 3. That's what.
Yeah. Work's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I 100% hear it. I love it so much. Okay, so where do the two of you go to change?
I have a clubhouse my dad made for me. We can go in there.
Well, Sir Egbert, I think maybe we should retire to your clubhouse for just a moment. Maybe a quick change might be in order.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Shall we contact the others?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Get everybody.
Who are you going to try to contact?
Egbert, who would you like to contact?
Oh. Well, let's get Beets and Peppers and Gnome and everybody, you know.
Okay, so Deets, before you even get called, what is your day-to-day character's life like?
Sure. So Dee's Notes is her vigilante name, but by day she's just Charlotte Webb, and the only difference is she wears a pair of really crappy glasses, but somehow nobody knows it's her. She plays background one-woman band music at a local, kind of just a shitty tavern, and that's what she does with her day-to-day life. So she's always tired because she's up late at night, getting up early in the morning, and just bags under her eyes all the time. She's just a little goblin girl, and she is just there is something weird about her, which is that she's got two very peculiar eyes. The glasses really throws it off, but one eye is kind of like a reptilian, but with sort of a fiery iris. And the other one is just a purple eye, which is not that weird. It's just because this is Pathfinder and fantasy is real and magic is real. But this is a sign of her changeling parentage. It's all strange. When you got a hag for a mother, everything is a little weird for the rest of your life.
So I have to ask you, when you say a one-woman band, do you mean like a woman that has a guitar on stage, or do you have the drums and then when you kick your foot, it like
she's got like a whole apparatus.
Yeah,
she's very dexterous. But normally just walking around, she's got a really cool war lute that she keeps on her back for crime, or for fighting crime, whichever comes first. But yeah, that's how it goes.
So it's morning, but you are heading to your first gig of the day for some reason. There's a tavern that's like, come in at like 8 a.m. and start playing music, because that's definitely what everyone in the inn wants at 8 a.m. is a one-woman band with the drums and the flute and the thing. And as you're walking there, you can see that there is a person outside the tavern rolled over a barrel. Their back is completely like they're in an opposite V that you would expect them to be. Yeah. And they are laying there. And it definitely looks like they had a lot to drink in the day before.
Yeah. So she's like just dragging the loudest just bag of all of her instruments. Like the only one that she ever shows any care for is really the war lute on her back, but everything else is just gongs and chimes and everything else just in a bag, and it's rattling across the stones. And she gets there, she goes, "Hey, Pete, get up," and taps on the barrel, thinking it's just one of the regulars who's normally out there in the morning.
And as you do that, it unsettlingly, with its stiff body, just sits up and looks directly at you. And when you look at it, instead of it being a human face, it's got black voids for its eyes, and black smoke emanates from its mouth as it goes to moan out. But instead of what you would presume to be a moan, is just this utter silence. It cuts the sound and it prevents any sort of sound from being able to be heard, and it is just eerily creepy as the sound around you dissipates.
So it's very Pixar. You've got the two big eyes just expanding around the glasses sliding down the nose. She reaches up deftly and pulls off the glasses and says, "This looks like a job for D's notes," and tosses the glasses in her bag of crap and pulls her war lute off of her shoulder and just slashes it across the creature, or attempts to.
And before we get into that, let's go to Hayley. Let's talk about your character.
Hello. My name is Diva Jessie the River. I may be very small of body, but I am very big in voice. I am a sprite, and I am a luminous sprite, so everywhere I go, I bring light to all the people, and nobody touches my corgi mount, whose name is Bruce. Do you understand? I have traveled all over the world. I have sung in the largest opera houses, and sometimes have been smooshed in the smallest taverns. But now I am here in Absalom because I would like to possibly go a different way with my life. It has been a very long time being on the road, and I am done with that. So I am now here, and I wear a very gauzy dress that goes all the way down to my teeny tiny little feet, so it's like 2.5 inches long. Not really. And yes, that is my me. Do you want to know my alter ego?
Absolutely.
Okay. So my alter ego is called the Crescendo. She, when you know it's her, Okay, so I don't do the masking thing. I am too pretty to do the masking thing. So the way you know it is her is that the gauzy dress disappears and it becomes the armor of the mighty. It's also a corset, so it makes the boobs look great and the hips look awesome. So I like it a lot. So that is my person. And I never get off my corgi mount unless I absolutely have to. Bruce is fierce. Don't mess with Bruce.
What would your normal, typical morning be like?
I would get up I would first make sure my hair is perfect and my face is perfect. And I will go down to whatever place I am staying at the moment. I believe I am in a tavern. And they have accommodations for Sprite, but it's very difficult to find. So they had to make me a little teeny bedroom. So I go down and I ask for my breakfast. And then I go walking around with Bruce because he must be walked. I mean, he is a dog.
Sure.
So that is my normal morning.
So as you and the corgi are walking out of the inn, you see D's notes. Weapon ready, about to swing at this creature with blackened eyes and smoke, black smoke coming from its mouth as it is cutting through the sound and is just completely negating everything around it as it's just like.
Excuse me, do you need any help? I can come help you if you need help.
Rashi, get over here.
Okay.
It when you say that, it literally turns its head completely around as its body is still focusing at these notes. Its head turns and looks at you. By the way, guarantee I'm gonna say D's nuts.
Get it out of the way now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I guarantee I'm gonna say this.
That's kind of the point. I'm sorry.
I'm like catching myself halfway through these notes. There was a barber near my house. Small story, small tangent. There was a barber by my house called D's Cuts, and it was just. Anyways,
that's also amazing.
Yeah.
Every day, even if I didn't need anything.
yeah, exactly. So you two are there.
Yeah.
Let's head to James. What is your character's day job?
So, Peepers, his day job happens to be just being around his favorite child. His favorite child is Tarek, who is an orphan orc, and she has had some trouble in her past. Because of this, she made a wish, and everything was aligned properly. That actually brought Peepers Patchworks to life. And because of this, Peepers is very defensive of children and people that he feels are of his stature, kind of small. So he is a protector, a redeemer, if you will. One thing about Peepers that is very interesting is that as the papa he is, his face rotates. So normally his face is very happy-go-lucky, but his eyes will turn if he's frightened. It'll turn if he's angry. It'll turn if he's happy. Same with his mouth. Will change directions if he's, happy, mad, or pretty much getting ready to lay the smack down. And sometimes, and so keep in mind when he's talking, his mouth doesn't move. He has kind of a voice box, in his body that the genie that brought him to life for this wish definitely made it interesting. So sometimes he'll talk like this, and other times he'll talk like this. So it just depends. Depends on which face shows up.
And what is Peepers' day-to-day morning like?
Normally sitting in a toy box, unless when they go off for breakfast or lunch or anything like that, he will, sometimes talk to a doll that he has himself. So yes, Peepers himself has a doll.
I would say this morning the children have picked you up and are playing with you inside, and have the caretakers have decided to let the kids out and play in the streets. And as you're being played with out in the streets and you're having fun with the children, you overhear a very angry pixie yelling. As well as you see Dee's notes, you see the two of them like about to go square with this large. It's not large. It's thematically large, practically medium size. So you know, it's
Well, it's definitely large to me.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And you see them; they're about to square up with this just completely undead creature that it is very clearly not alive.
And Peepers, as he's being held by Turok, his head like turns, but his body stays the same. And he's like, Turok, I need to protect you. Can you please put me down?
And she does.
And literally he turns his head right back forward and scurries towards the action.
Is this like from He-Man? You remember that guy that his face would change?
Yes.
Kind of like
yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Exactly like that.
Okay, I was like, at first, for some reason, I don't know why, I was thinking like it would turn upside down, but
no,
now
it turns. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's two separate wheels basically. So for the eyes and for the mouth.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm following now. My brain is there. Let's go over to Grady.
I am Absalom's best food critic. I just love to eat. My parents named me Nosh, but they say they should have named me Binge. I'm a short goblin, so no dishes beneath me. And everyone says I have like an iron gut or something, so I can eat anything. And so right now, I hear there's like a new fried chicken breakfast sandwich at Kadiran Fried Chicken. And like none of the other food critics want to try it because they say they don't know what oil they use or something like that. But Nosh is on the job.
So you're heading there, and it's in the weirdest place too because it's right off of the water, which you're like normally this would be really great fish places, but for some reason this is where they chose to put the chicken location, which is just terrible. And this new chicken sandwich is literally 2 chicken breasts with like used as buns instead of buns, and it's just got like cheese and sauce in between it, and it's just mashed together. And I mean, a normal person would look at this and be like, I'm gonna die if I eat this. But you see this and you are devoured. You are chomping away at this. And as you do this, you quickly see 2 people run away. Would you say that I don't know if you know any of the other people, they're day-to-day characters, but you see 2 people rush away from a scene. And as you're chomping down at this chicken sandwich, you can see there's a bunch of people running from this undead creature next on the dock as it is starting to reach into the water and grab more of its people out of the water. And as you see it reach in, it pulls 1, and then the 2 of them reach in and pull 2 out, and those 4 now pull out 4 more. It's just exponentially growing. What are you doing?
So the sandwich is delicious. The cheese, maybe not so fresh, maybe not from a cow either. But it could. I think what I really need right now are some like bones to chew on, like the regular chicken wings. So that looks like a good alternative. So I might head that way. But sometimes people get scared if I eat too much. So I'm just gonna go and put on my mask, and now I'm a gnome because I still have 20 ears, and so now no one will know. And they'll just assume that gnome Chomsky is the one doing all the scary eating, and Nosh does the good eating.
So I have to ask: is the gnome mask like really detailed, nice, or is it like a piece of paper that is that is got like just like with a little bit of rope? Like, is it old school 1950s Halloween costume, or is it like today's Hollywood level mask? Like,
No, it's old school and it's kind of greasy.
Oh. I love it. Now, before we go into anything, we did get a few donations. First of all, thank you very much, Jason, for bringing the chaos and allowing me to have a villain point. And then Murphy Pop has donated to James to give him a D4, but I was told to take it away if your puns were particularly erroneous. So
he doesn't like my puns. They're cringy.
That being said, we are only $70 from hitting the $2,000 goal. So we're right around the corner. Please donate if you can. Not just to help or hinder these players, but also to help a lot of people in need. So let's start with Noam Chomsky. Since we ended with you, let's start with you in this combat. As these creatures start to be pulled out of the water, you see that there are 8 of them.
All right. That's a family pack there.
What would you like to do?
Well, I'll think back to yesterday when my third dinner at that restaurant. I'm pretty sure they used canned tomato sauce, and that's just wrong for the prices they were charging. And so I'm gonna think about that and rage.
Nice. Okay.
And so then I pull out my greatsword and I will. Okay. And then I will use my sudden. How close am I to them?
How far do you need to be?
5 feet further than that.
No. See, this is the beauty of theater of the mind, is because when you're like, am I within 60 feet? Guess what? You are within 60 feet. All right. Like that's the beauty of theater of the mind, because that I don't have to be like, man, you are 65 feet away. I'd be like, nah, just do it. Let's have some. We are here to have fun and cause chaos. And you running headfirst into 8 Draugrs sounds like perfect chaos to me, you know?
So I'll use my sudden charge, I guess. So I'll stride twice, and then and up to the closest one, and I will swing down that greatsword.
Do it.
Right. Day as a natural 1. But plus 13, so that's 14 to hit.
That is a fail, and because it was a 1, it drops it to a critical fail. But it does not matter because they don't have any sort of critical fail aspects to them, which is good, which is great. But I believe that's your entire turn.
It is.
And so let's go to Theo and Glenn. The two of you return as you see this goblin. This gnome run up, raging with an axe and swinging at this creature. And while it is not a spry creature, it literally just kind of leans back as it misses. Who of the two of you would like to go first?
Well, young protege, shall you show me what you've got? Oh, Glenn, you're muted again, I'm afraid.
Right, there you go. Hey, okay, Tommy. Hey, I can make it better. And he casts a divine weapon on Tommy's weapon and his own. So that gives an extra D4 against the undead.
Now we shine with the light of Ilmaday and Erasmus.
And then he'll take his longbow and take a shot at the one that's directly hazarding this creature that looks like a goblin from behind, but a gnome from the front.
All right, roll it.
All right. So in his first shot, plus 11, it's a 15.
A 15 does not hit.
All right. And then he would have time for one more shot, right?
A spiritual weapon, is that a single action?
No. It's a longbow. It's a regular longbow.
No. You originally casted spiritual weapon.
I cast disrupting weapons.
Disrupting weapon. Is that a single action?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a single action, and then attacking with your bow. So yeah, go for it for third.
Go better. 22.
22 does hit.
Okay, and I'll add the D4 for having that. So that's 10 points of damage.
As you see the arrow hit in through its armor, and now Theo, what would you like to do?
Citizens of Absalom's Dark District, please stand by. Your heroes have arrived, but do not cross against traffic. Now, please stand aside, safety first, and I will draw my longsword.
They're literally running in chaos away from this endeavor because they're not dumb. They know what undead are, and they're like, whatever, dude. Like
Shouting.
Safety first. Safety is the most important duty of a citizen. Now, charge! 4 armor day! And sudden charge as well.
Yes.
Running into combat with my longsword with a 29 to hit.
A 29 hits and is a critical.
Hello. Well then, let me find... Oh wait, the hardest part about any TTRPG is finding the D8, I find. All right. That is always the most challenging aspect. Here we go.
Oh no, that's a D10. Damn it. No, that's a percentile. There's the D8. All right, okay.
We need some sort of very unique shape. All right. That would be, and he's double the whole thing, only 12 points of slashing damage.
Which creature were you going after?
I think I would. Did we kill the one that was going after Gnome Trompsy? I don't think we killed him. So yeah, I recognize my partner in crime fighting, and so I will go after him.
Okay. It is still alive. So you have sudden strike, which is 2 actions. You get 1 more action.
Oh, allow me to go one more time, and this time it is a 22.
A 22 hits.
All right. Oh, that's a little bit better. My crit is less than my regular hit. That would be 11 points of... No, it's not. 11 points of slashing damage.
That would bring us to... It's still barely alive. All right. But you look at this as you slash this creature with your sword. You can see that it's barely holding on by tendons and just loose bits of flesh as it's...
Glenn, did that spell do something for my weapon, though, besides making it magical?
Plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Oh, to damage?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
you would actually get 2d4 for that.
That's right. It's a crit. Yeah.
So that's an extra 3 for the first hit.
So describe to me how you kill it.
Go in and just slice it from the shoulder down to its chest and just whoosh across.
You see this split as it like starts to separate, it just collapses. Please roll me a fortitude save.
Ooh. Oh, Sir Valiant is quite good at those. That would be 20.
A 20, okay. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome, citizen.
All right. And these notes.
Okay. All right. So the team is beginning to focus in. Luckily, she takes note of these notes of this, and she points at Crescendo and she says, "Hey, Crescendo, be my friendo. Kill this bastard and me defendo." And she is going to use, let's see, lingering. So I've got 3 actions, right? Like three of the little. Okay, so she'll do a lingering composition to inspire courage, and give us all +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls and saves against fear. And I will, let's see, I guess to make it last for 3 rounds, hopefully, or more, I have to do a performance check. So, okay, so that's 29 on my performance check. Is that a critical success or a regular success? I don't know.
Sorry, you have to do a performance check. What'd you roll?
29.
Yeah, let's say it's a critical success.
Okay, great. So that's that. And then I can still, I think, attack one time with her war loot. So she will do a slash. You see as the war loot extends in her arm, and she's about to bring it down on this creature, it just becomes wreathed in shards of ice. And she do a roll to hit, and it's going to be terrible because that sounded too cool to work. 21. Does 21 hit?
A 21 does not hit.
Yeah, so she just slashes down and sort of trips forward and scampers out of the way. And that's what she does.
All right. Crescendo, your turn.
So I see this thing extend and then attack, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to look around very quickly, and I'm going to see there are pieces of like rubble and whatnot in the area. Yes?
Yeah, of course. It's the
Okay.
city.
Okay, good. So I am going to use my mind, and I'm going to take, I'm going to take out a baton. And this baton I'm going to wave just like this. And then the telekinetic projectiles will come up, and they will go whoosh, straight at the bad guy.
Roll me a spell attack.
Okay. It is a 22.
A 22 also does not hit.
Did you add your plus 1?
23.
23 does not hit. Wait, hold it. Do you have the you're here, it's here, you're attacking at range from this. So technically it's flat-footed because these notes is in its face. So technically it has a -2 to its AC for you, which means you do hit. So its AC is 24. So
oh my gosh.
Look, I give one group a lot of enemies. I give the other group one enemy.
I'm sitting there calculating. I'm like 22. It's like,
I was like
that's a miss. I'm like, what?
Like, thank you, Pathfinder.
Where the DC is always 30 plus.
Yeah.
Seriously, right?
So yeah, you hit this creature.
That then plus my spell modifier, which is a 4. So that is a 10.
A 10 for damage? Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right.
And I get that way, but I can do one more thing, and I am going to erase my shield.
Nice.
I don't have an actual shield. It is the magic shield that comes up in front of me.
Sure. All right. Peepers, what are you doing?
Is going to, he's got fleet. So you see this little doll that's kind of like a marionette running about, at 30 feet speed. So it's kind of disturbing.
I was about to say, by the way, none of you are sure whether or not this undead creature or this poppet that is running towards you is scarier. Like, you're just like,
Yep. And it's like, I'm here to help. And he just comes up. So one action. Stand back. I've got this. And he will one action to get into range, and then second action will be to strike with his sickle.
Okay, do it.
Oh, nat 20.
Hey!
Nat 20, baby.
First
Nice.
nat 20 of the night.
Oh man,
Morning, whatever it is.
which would be a 34 to hit.
A 34 is a critical hit. Even so that means a normal critical requires a nat 20 from you. So
All right, damage. That's going to be 30.
30 damage.
Yep. Oh, sorry, 32 because I forgot to inspire.
Okay. And now, as all of you have taken your opportunities to start to pummel these creatures, it is their turn to turn their gaze upon each of you and to try and deal with this pest that you are to them. The Draugr immediately looks at Gnome Chomsky, and it's going to swing its axe at you. Does a... I feel bad as a GM saying this, but does a 25 hit you?
Yes, it does.
How dare you?
I'm not one of your monsters.
If you ever say, does a 30 hit you, then I will have to flip over this table.
Sure. Yeah. I get you. Take 8 points of slashing damage, and please roll me a fortitude save.
Well, if it goes poorly, Grady we can make some lunch.
Oh boy. 17 for the fortitude save.
17. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That is its first action. It's gonna go for you again. Okay. This one not as good. This one's a 10. I'm gonna say it's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, a 15.
Does not hit.
So that is one of the 7 that is there. So it's going to start. They start moving around each of you, actually, just Tommy Two Sticks and Noam Chomsky, as Egbert is further away and is attacking at a distance. So 2 more are going to move to Noam Chomsky, which is going to give a total of 4 attacks. So I'm just going to roll all of those. 19. Does 19 hit?
No.
Okay.
My current AC is 21. Just to
okay.
hold that.
Perfect. That makes. Okay, so a 27 does hit, and okay, so one of the 4 attacks hit you.
All right.
Which is a bad. And I rolled a nat 1 on damage, so you're gonna only take 5 damage. But roll me another fortitude save.
That would be a 32.
Okay, you are feeling good. 3 are gonna surround you, Tommy Two Sticks. What is your AC so that I can make this a little bit easier?
Currently, Sir Valiant is at a AC 23.
23. All right. Nope. 22. Close. Nope. 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 And nope.
One day, these undead will learn that crime doesn't pay.
Look, I'm going to retire those dice. So that's 5 of the 7. 2 of them are going to spend 2 actions to get to Egbert. So there's only going to be 2 attacks on you. What is your AC?
22.
22. Okay, nope. And that one does hit. A 28. Roll me a fortitude save.
All right, let's see. 14 plus 24.
Okay, you feel fine and take 6 points of damage. And then we head over to the other group. Instead of small cuts of paper, you're going to get a big wallop.
What if we didn't, though?
Will this be like a wallop of Daisy?
Yes, and
God.
Jake, come on.
A wallop will do ya?
Yeah, that just means that I lost my 1d4. You're welcome, Megan.
So it's going to turn, and it would normally go for crescendo, but because you attacked at a range, it's going to go after D's notes. So it's going to try to punch you with its fist.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
A 37 hit. Oh my gosh!
Remember me as I was. Sing my story. Yes, it does.
So it's not that bad.
Okay.
Just so you know, Peepers is going to use his reaction to help block some of that.
Okay.
We love that.
Okay.
Which I believe it only will be 7. So -7 on hit points from whatever
Jeepers
damage.
creepers, thank God for Mr. Peepers.
Yes.
You're gonna take 30 points of damage.
Cool, that's fine.
-7. So
Okay.
So
23.
23. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Cool. And I get to add +1 to it because, right? I do, yes, because of my Inspire Courage. All right, fortitude save. Here we come. How is a 26?
A success.
Yeah, baby. That's the way we like it.
That's its first action.
Oh, God.
Its second attack, not as strong, but that's gonna hit. That is a 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Not a critical, right?
No.
Okay. That is going to be 17 points of damage.
Yikers.
And now
Okay.
it's third attack. Yeah, it's third attack. Yeah. Actually, it's going to use Stunning Flurry. Once per round, it makes 2 unarmed strikes. If both hit the same creature, they combine the damage for the purpose of resistance and weaknesses. So
Okay.
so this undead creature literally like hits you, and then it's literally like all of a sudden it's like whoa, and like goes really fast. So, but both attacks are gonna be at a -10. So,
Good.
6 + 7 is not gonna hit.
No.
And I rolled 2 6s, so you're good. But
I feel
it literally...
God in this Chili's tonight.
Then we take back Noam Chomsky. You're up.
All right, so I'm gonna look at whichever of the ones by me has its back to the water,
Okay.
and just be like, I think you need a little bit more brining, and then I'm gonna take the ring of the ram that I have and use all 3 actions to blast it.
Does it get a save? I don't remember. I think
it is a Fortitude 22 save.
All right. Let's see. I rolled a 2, and its Fortitude is 11, so I'm gonna say 13 is not a success.
Right. So it would take 66 force damage and be knocked back 15 feet.
Ooh, yeah.
Roll me that damage.
That's 16 total damage, force damage.
22? Is that what you said? 22?
16 damage.
Oh, 16. All right, you see it. It's like, and then as it falls into the water. That is all 3 of your actions. That's going to bring us to Egbert.
Get away. And he's going to cast Searing Light at the creature.
Okay.
And that's a spell attack, so 24?
24 hits.
Okay, that is because it's undead, that is 10d6.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
All right, I got to do some math in public here. Let's see.
Oh, good luck.
24.
Vamp.
Yeah, Vamp. Yeah. Hey,
Donate.
Donate. How was your weekend? Still $70. We're so close.
That is 42 points of damage.
God.
Describe
That was
how you eviscerate this creature.
I close my eyes and I look away like that, and the spell hits it right in the face, and it just dissipates the entire creature, and the rest of the bones collapse.
Yeah, like, have you ever seen like the old cartoons where like someone gets electrocuted and it's just like it's like this bright light and you just see the skeleton, but it's always like in a weird shape, and then it collapses down into a pile of dust, and then the skull then shortly goes bink, 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 and falls onto the pile. Like that's like just
there you go.
Completely eviscerate this thing. How many? I believe that's 2 actions.
That is 2 actions. So yeah, let me. I'll take one more shot with my bow and try to help my buddy Tommy out. 14. Not gonna hit.
Does not hit. Tommy, you've got 3 of these baddies on you.
First, he turns around to his friend Egbert and said, "Well done, old chum." And he will start off by reaching forward to the nearest. What are these creatures called again?
Draugr.
Draugr, reach forward to the nearest Draugr and grab hold of a bit of scrap of clothing on him and swing down with his longsword in a move called a snagging strike. And, ooh, that's a natural 20 on that one.
Nice.
So, oh man. All right, so I've got my D8 separated out, so I'm in good shape. Oh, max damage on that. Wow. So that would be a 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. Awesome. It is still alive. It's still alive.
With the snagging strike, it is flat-footed until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
So I'm going to take another strike at it.
Do it.
Ooh, that one's also good. That is a 27.
A 27 hits. A 27 is a critical.
Oh, there we go. Ooh. And I didn't add that D4. Is that D4 still active there, Glenn?
Yes. Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
All right, well, I'll add it to this one. I forgot to add to the last one. Let's see.
Don't forget to double it on a crit.
Yeah, so I'll add it all right in here. Math, Grady, Vamp, please. What's coming out of the Gallant Goblin?
I thought, you can get a computer to roll for you, right?
Yeah, I could probably just do that. I have Hero Lab here. Usually this is faster, but I don't crit this much usually. That is 22 points of damage.
You eviscerate this thing. Tell me how you destroy this one.
As I'm holding on to this bit of clothing on it, I say, "Did you not know that Absalom has strict swimming licensing rules? I cannot allow this to stand." And whoosh, and right up under his arms.
So what I'm going to say is, if we hit the $2,000, I'm going to keep Glenn's disrupting strike on this group the rest of the game, and I will keep Anne's a bonus on the other group for the rest of the game as well. So
Great.
if we can get to that $70, that's what we'll do. If we can get to the $2,000, not the $70, but you know what I mean. Anyways, that is that group, right? That's your last strike. No, those 2 strikes. You get one more.
For my last move, I will just stand back with one arm back and begin ready to parry in case another blow comes my way.
Perfect. D's notes.
All right. I won't lie. I'm very hurt by your actions and by the physical trauma I've suffered. But I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, right? So that's not going to invoke any kind of opportunistic action. And I'm going to go, wait, time out. That's too hard. And I'm just going to hold up a crazy lantern, specifically a Reaper's lantern, in my hand for my other 2 actions. And I call forth sort of a ghostly lantern, and it looks like 2 skeletal hands are sort of like holding the sides of it as she holds it in this thing's face, and it needs to make a fortitude saving throw against 21.
All right.
Or be enfeebled. That's right.
It got a 16.
Hooray! It is now enfeebled. So let's see. Living creatures and undead in the area must attempt a fortitude save. Yada. Okay, and yes, and now it is enfeebled. The end. Once per turn, starting after I cast it, I can use a single action to perpetuate it.
Okay.
Yep. Or to increase the emanation by 5 feet. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Cool. It's done. We did it.
How many actions was it? One to bring the lantern and 2
So it's 2 to cast the spell Reaper's Lantern, and then I'm guessing it's 1 for the 5-foot step. Is that true?
I'll give you the 5-foot step.
Sweet.
Come on.
And then
now.
I don't know. I do other crap. All right. I probably don't have anything else at 5 feet away. I guess I could have swung with my battle loot before I moved, but that's okay.
I would swing with your battle loot.
Swing it?
Who says you can't swing with the battle loot?
I don't know. I'm doing it. What a time to be alive. All right. How's a 23 to hit?
A 23, because it is flat-footed, hits.
Hooray! It takes, let's see, 7 regular bludgeoning damage plus 5 frost damage. So 12 damage altogether.
12 damage. All right. So it's been hit. It's gotten some damage done to it. Because Peepers did some damage, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it's still alive, but it's I'm not gonna say any more. Anyways. Crescendo, your turn.
Okay, so I am going to look into the face of this disgusting creature, and I'm going to realize how horrible it is. And I'm going to take my baton and I'm going to point it straight at the creature, and I am going to say, when I look into your eyes, I see straight through to the back of your head. And I'm going to cast Biting Words.
All right. And it needs to make a fortitude save, or what does it need?
It's a spell attack.
Ah, gotcha.
And that, oh no, bueno. That is a 21.
21 does not hit even with its AC, because it's a 22. Wait, don't you have a +1 because
I have a +1 still? Oh, it was high. Yes, it's 20. So that is 22.
22 hits. Boom.
It's not like I get excited or anything. Okay. So that is 5 points plus the 4 and the 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Alrighty.
And I am going to hold on to the spell to use a single action to do it the next round.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows. And then for my third action, I am going to raise my shield again. And pet Bruce and say it's okay.
Peepers, what do you got for me?
So Peepers is going to keep up with his fun and keep going, sweeping the leg with his sickle.
Gosh.
Yes, Sensei, sweep the leg. And that first one will be 27.
27? 27 hits.
All right. And that is 10 damage.
Okay.
Second swing. Oh, also his sickle is cunning, so he gets a free recall knowledge on the creature when he successfully hits.
Okay.
So what do I need to roll for that before I do or do you want me to do all my attacks first?
Just roll a religion.
All right. Am I good at that? Oh, I'm actually decent. Yeah, decent. 18.
An 18. You're not sure of the name of this creature, but you have heard rumor of things that look like it, and you saw it do this like fury, stunning flurry. You saw it do this really quick attack, and you've heard of like these undead monks that are faster than most undead, and they actually have a lot of abilities that slow their enemies, and when they slow their enemies, they steal their breath.
Ooh.
All right, everybody, just keep your mouth closed, I guess. I don't know. And his voice changed because his mouth changed. So, and he's going to swing for his next attack.
Nice.
That one is a 28.
A 28 also hits.
And that is 11 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to raise his shield.
Very smart.
Yeah, he's not feeling this. He's like, this is not good. Not good at all.
So down at the docks, there are only 3 left. There is 1 on each of you, right? Because I said there was 8, and you have defeated 4 of them. So there are 4 left. There is 1 on Egbert. There are 2 on Tommy Two Sticks, and there are 1 on a Gnome Chomsky. So let's go with the first one that is going to go after our Gnomey friend here. Does a 17 does not hit. I know that. And wow, man, I am rolling low with this group, but not the other group. So as it swings its axe, it misses completely 2 times. Then it's the Tommy Two Sticks is actually gets 3 attacks. I forgot. And I rolled a 6, so it's even worse. All right. Tommy Two Sticks, you've got 2 on you.
I'm afraid Tommy Two Sticks isn't here right now, but Sir Valiant is at your service.
Sir Valiant, my bad. 25 hits.
Just hits.
That does not. And a 22. Does that hit?
No, sir.
All right. So only one of them hits you. Egbert, a 25 hits, right?
Yes.
All right. And that misses. And a nat 20 does hit. Okay. So Egbert, you have 2 hits on you, and Tommy, you have 1. I gotta get my D12 out.
Those are hard to find as well.
Yes. You're gonna take Sir Valiant, you're gonna take 11 points of damage, and please roll me a fortitude save.
Ouch! Fortitude save. I'll use the computer this time. That would be a 15 with a natural 3.
All right.
I like that.
I love this.
I like that. Tommy's not happy.
Yeah. So you start to feel your lungs fill with water. And it is very difficult for you to breathe. And you're just you can still breathe. But it is very difficult, and you'll have to deal with this over time and figure out what this means.
Oh God.
And then Glenn, you got 2 hits on you. Let's see. First one was a normal hit, so you're gonna only take 9 points of damage. Please roll me a fortitude saving throw.
22.
22 succeeds, and the second was a critical. 28 points of damage.
Hey.
And roll me another fortitude save.
28.
Okay, you're totally fine.
Yeah, except for the 37 points of damage you did.
Good point.
That was one hit on D's notes. Like, you're fine.
Only we had a cleric.
Yeah. Somebody
Now,
call a medic.
Our beastly undead monk turns its focus onto the little doll on the ground.
Oh, thank God. I'm so sorry.
As it is going to do stunning flurry on you.
But he is enfeebled, so it's -1 to his attack and damage rolls.
Correct. So it gets a plus 16 instead of a plus 17 to hit, which means a 32. Does a 32 hit?
You remember when I said, don't worry about asking those questions when it's over 30? Yeah, that hits. Yes.
So
yeah.
That was the first hit. The second one is higher. So is that a critical?
The first one is not, but if the other one is higher, then that will be.
So that one was a 33.
Oh, was it? Then that will be a crit. Because I raised my shield and that'll put me at 23.
Yeah, so that one was okay. So it has a thing I forgot to do where when it critically succeeds, I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
A lot of fortitude saves
Hey.
today.
Well, I'm glad you remembered.
Oh no.
I like that.
Well, that's a 15.
You're slowed 1 until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Excellent.
So it's going to do its damage, which is going to be 1d6 plus 8 plus 1d4.
Okay.
So the first strike is 13 plus 4, so that is 17 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And the second hit is a crit, but I rolled hella low.
Nice.
9 plus 3 is 12 times 2, so 24 on that second hit. And I need you to roll me 2 more fortitude saves.
Ooh. All right.
Don't forget to add your +1s.
All right. I have a 32 for one,
Okay.
and the other one is 27. So I rolled really well for that, but I lost a lot of life. So
Which I will tell you, it is way better to succeed at that, because that one makes you stupefied.
oh. Hmm.
So its first action, you see this monk undead literally hit very hard to this little poppet, and then it looks at you and literally goes and starts to suck away at you. Please roll me.
Oh my gosh.
Please roll me another fortitude save.
Jeez.
Oh,
It's okay. You can do it. It's okay.
that's going to be 18.
Do you want to roll your d4 on this?
I do. If
Yeah.
Megan will allow me to have it after that bad pun.
Remember, you have a hero point as well.
Oh,
Unless
true.
we do we have hero points? I don't know what we were doing now. Okay.
All right, so add 4 to that. I rolled a 4.
So that's a 22.
Yeah.
So it meets, it beats, which means you succeed.
Okay.
A success means that you can't speak for 1 minute.
I could do this all day.
On top of that, your breath smells of creon, Carrion,
Carrion?
carrion, whatever. Basically, it's rotting flesh is what it means. Your breath smells of that, and your mouth tastes of this.
Every day for Noam Chomsky.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just basically the Noam Chomsky on the side, and that is all 3 of its actions, because steal breath is 2 actions.
Well, thank goodness.
Speaking of Noam Chomsky, it is your turn.
All right. So I see that my friends are here, and so wanting to educate them, I let them know the most delicious part of an undead is the marrow inside the bone. And so I make my first. I'm going to just strike with my greatsword. That's a 20.
20 hits.
Right. So D12 plus 4 plus 2 is 10 slashing.
Okay.
That's it. But sometimes you have to work really hard to get at it. So I'm gonna hit again. 21. That's with the -5, right, for the second attack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So my 21. So that hits.
Mm-hmm.
14 this time. Slashing damage.
That is going to finish it off.
Right. So crack right through it, and yes. But then I see that my friend Sir Valiant is in trouble. So I'm gonna use my last action to run up to him to help before I take my snack.
Okay.
But that's it. That's the action. So.
That brings us to Egbert.
Okay, so just question, point of order. If I do a heal spell, does that both heal my friends and damage the undead?
Correct.
Okay, so then I'm going to do the full round heal. So that will heal, and the undead has to take a fortitude save or be damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of damage is for that D8 like Theo does. So I do 6 points of healing, and it would be 6 points of damage to each of the undead if they fail their save.
What is your spell casting or your spell save?
Is DC is, I guess it's right. DC 20.
Okay, so they all fail. So they all take that damage.
And then all my buddies get healed 6.
Oh. Thank you, old chum.
It's a little bit of something.
What I'm here for, Tommy.
All right, Sir Valiant.
Sir Valiant will do what he does best and remove this undead threat from the streets. So let's just do a snagging strike at the nearest one. And roll it properly here. That's a 28 to hit.
A 28 does hit. 28
points.
Critically succeeds.
Oh,
Ooh.
That'll be 24 points of damage, and he's flat-footed until the end of my next turn. Not that he'll last that long.
No.
And it'll strike one more time. 22 against flat-footed.
Actually, I'm sorry, with the 6 points of damage from previously, that actually finishes this one off.
Oh.
So that is one of the two near you. There's one left around you.
All right. Well, then I'll turn to the next one and do another strike with snagging strike. Right, just a 22 to hit though.
22 is just a normal hit.
That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Let's see. D4.
Oh, D4. I'm never gonna remember that. Extra 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
And at that point, I will begin to parry again.
Perfect.
Oh, do I need to do anything about the water in my chest?
No, not yet. It will come up. And that brings us to the other group. These notes, this creature, while strong and powerful, does not look like it's got much left in it.
All right. So that tells me everything I need to know. Seeing her friend get beat about the head, and having felt the repercussions of that herself, she says, "This ends now." That's what people are supposed to say at a time like this, right? All right, let's do it. And she drops her Reaper's Lantern and is going to just, let's see, what looks good? What looks appetizing? I feel like a serving of horrible, agonizing despair seems good. And I could heighten it to do 8d6 damage, although it's mental damage, and I'm not sure how much that would help. Maybe we'll just do a little spiritual weapon. Why not? Cool. So she will reach up towards the sky, and a giant, just spectral set of instruments will just fall from the sky as her spiritual weapon onto this thing. So I will make a strike. Let's see. Here I go. How is a 27 to hit?
A 27 hits.
Okay, great. All together with a heightened spell, we are going to do... Sorry, this is...
And we're just $20 away from that $2,000.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is the small combat. Just saying.
Come on, $20.
It's
Who's got
okay.
it? Who's our hero?
All together, we've got, I guess it would be 2D. I see what it is. All right. Sorry. I was misreading. My apologies. All right. So we do 12 plus a d8, so plus 4, so that's 16 damage.
Yeah.
Describe to me how you demolish this creature.
Yes.
All right. So everyone is just bleeding horribly. And she's feeling out of breath, and it's almost like time is slowing around them as she is starting to realize what this creature is doing to Peepers. And she says, "Jeepers, creepers, get off my friend Peepers," and reaches up to the sky and just pulls down this just horrible complement of spectral instruments that fall on this guy's head and then clatter to the ground and dissipate in a fairy-like mist around him.
I love it. Yeah, you defeat this creature, and its last breath is literally as it makes its first sound as the black voids in its eyes and its mouth blink out of existence. Now this creature is dead, but the three of you can see that the fog has rolled further from the shore into the city, as you can hear people screaming in every direction around you, as this was far from the only undead creature that was here. There is a cacophony of undead throughout the city, but what you see is a large ship coming into shore. But the ship, not only is it rotted wood, but you can see that it had been fixed and patchwork with skeletal parts instead of being repaired with wood. So large patches, you can see that there is just meshed bone together to repair giant holes from the sides of them. And you see this from afar, from where you all are. You can see that this is coming in. What would you all like to do?
Do not believe that is a friendly ship. I think we should probably go over there, maybe.
She says, "I think it's time to get the band back together. You're right, Crescendo."
Yes, I am normally right. It's true. Okay.
She goes, "Oh, God." And then she reaches down to Peepers to help them get themselves sorted. And she says, "All right, what do we need to do before we get over there? Does anyone need any healing? Can we do any healing before we go over?"
I am not trained in healing. I cannot do anything. I'm sorry.
All
as
right.
long as we have time, Peepers can do lay on hands to get everyone up. So
Because I won't lie, I feel like ass.
You took quite the beating, both of you did. I am so sorry.
no,
Yes.
it's all in the day's work. Oh
Just
man,
scratch
that
Bruce's head.
taste in my mouth was disgusting.
Oh no, the taste is still there.
Do I have a voice yet?
I mean, it's gonna be a minute. So as of right now, you don't. But you're just you mimic lay on hands.
Yeah.
You know that. So yeah, your breath still stinks. And you have no voice for 1 minute because there is still 2 Draugr left for the other group to defeat before anything can happen.
How far are they away from us?
Far enough away that you won't be able to get there.
Yeah.
So you can use your round.
Yeah.
You can use your turn to cast Lay on Hands.
Cool.
Okay.
So if you want to roll that and just message,
Let us know later. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're back at the dock. We have 2 more. Noam Chomsky. One is on is on Sir Valiant, and the other one is on Egbert. What would you like to do? Oh, you are muted, my good friend.
Well, he's unmuting. I'll say there's a comment in the Zoom chat too.
Yep.
All right.
So
Let the DM take care of that.
Yeah. Yep. I saw that.
So I'm just
All right,
I'm
so-
gonna hit-
What would you like to do, Noam Chomsky?
So I'm gonna just keep on swinging at the one on Sir Valiant.
Mhm.
I think we're flanking that one.
Yeah, you're near each other. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be a 26 to hit. And 9 damage.
9 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Then second attack, 14.
14 does not hit even as a flat-footed.
I'm just gonna. Well, that upsets me very much. So I'm gonna give them an intimidating glare to try to demoralize them.
Come at me, bro. And it's through the mask, which makes it even better, right? Like
the mask starts like sizzling a little bit from the heat of my stare.
Roll it. It's an intimidation check against their will DC.
Okay.
I know this very well because intimidation is my favorite skill in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. That does not get used enough.
23.
That is a success on their will DC. Not a critical success, but still a success.
So they should be frightened 1, I think.
Yep. Okay. That brings us to Egbert. You have 1 in front of you.
Yes. He's going to cast the Disrupt Undead cantrip.
Okay.
It's 2 actions. Just for 4. That's a DC 20 Fortitude save, or take 4.
Okay. Let me see.
And then his 3rd action will be to throw up the shield cantrip.
Does it have a critical failure on it? Because I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I think it does. I have to take a look. Hold on. Where is it? Critical failure, take double damage, so 8.
It takes 8 damage? Okay.
Yep.
And Disrupt Undead, I believe it has an extra effect on the undead?
He's enfeebled for 1 round.
Perfect. Love it. And that's your turn.
Yep, that's it.
The 3 of the rest of you, or you all, I assume after lay on hands happens, you start to run towards the other group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The 3 of you get there, and we're just going to say 1 action, even though it was the rest of your last turn, and we'll say 1 action. So you each have 2 actions. You see that there are 2 Draugr as this ship is starting to pull up to dock. It is not there quite yet. So, D's Notes, why don't you start us off?
Oh boy. She is going to pull out her bow and give a little twang with the battle loot. I believe this, or with the bow, composite short bow. This is also her final round of +1 to stuff. Unless we reach our goal, which is, that's up to you all out there in the dark.
$15 away. $15 away.
All right. For my first attack, it's a 25 to hit.
A 25? It definitely hits. That's
Okay,
not
so
critical, but
That's 8 damn.
okay.
And for my second, it's a 9 to hit, which I'm guessing is a
Does
nah.
not. Nah.
That's a nah to hit.
Nah, fam. Nah. Crescendo.
Okay. Are we within 60 feet
Yes.
of the? Okay. I'm going to use my baton once again, and I'm going to say, "Bring out the colors." And there's going to be a cloud of beautiful colors and craziness that comes over, and I'm going to cast Daze.
Okay.
So, and it gives them a mental jolt. So I have to. Do I have to do the? Hold on, I'm trying to see if I have to roll, or if it's it's a will save, basic will save.
All right. Which is they're terrible at. That is a 15. And I actually rolled pretty decent on that one. 21.
Oh, 21 is the number.
So it meets, it beats, so it succeeds.
It succeeds. I did not win, so I do not get to do any damage, right?
Well, the first one failed, so you still get to do damage.
Oh, that one. Okay, that's true. There was more than one.
And if it, I believe if it's a basic save, it takes half.
Did I also say?
And we also reached the $2,000. So everyone, so this is what we're gonna do. Since we managed to make the group together when this happened, so you're all going to get Anne's bonus, and you're all going to get Egbert's bonus. So,
Woohoo!
So everyone's got bonuses left and right.
Extra damage and extra chances. Wonderful.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Inspire courage and disrupting weapon. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Awesome.
Okay.
What do you get
So
for damage?
the damage is 8.
8. Okay.
Mhm.
It actually manages to kill one of them.
Oh, look, I killed something, you guys.
Brava!
That leaves one left. Do you have any more actions on your turn?
No, that was it.
Okay, that leaves our creepy poppet with the death breath to
It's
come in.
Chucky. It's Chucky.
So in that one action to get up there, he's like, "Arr," because he can't talk, and just swings
All right.
his sickle. Oh, that's going to be good. So 17 on the die. That's going to be 31.
A 31 critically succeeds.
Nice. Yeah, not bad. So that's going to be 18 damage.
18 damage kills it.
Excellent.
Describe to me how you kill it.
So he literally remembers that, sweeping the leg has never failed him. So he swings and chops off the leg, and it falls down, and he catches it with the sickle right in the head.
Nice.
And he's and he just kind of stares at it, and his eyes start to spin around.
As you all see this, the boat hits the shore, and you all fall back. None of you fall to the ground, but step back as the dock shakes and rumbles as this ship literally runs a dock into it. And from the top of the ship, you start to see these shadowy figures start to appear on the edge of them, and only their eyes glowing, staring at you. And with that, we're going to take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. The next goal is $2,500. Please help us out and let us get to even more fun and horrific times. I'm very excited about this next fight because it's going to be way worse than the first one. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I built this whole entire campaign just so that I could kill you all. Oh, hey, hi. We're less than $500 away from the next thing. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the second half. The first half, if you missed it, are intrepid vigilantes stripped down to their true being, which is their actual vigilante status. Because let's be honest, all vigilantes, their mask is really the person they pretend to be when they're not superheroes. They got into their superhero suits and have fought some quite sickening undead, and now they have had the ship that has landed. Now, all of you, because we managed to get that 2,000 bonus, you all get your buffs from each other, but Egbert, Noam Chomsky, and Sir Valiant, all of you are cursed with the Mariner's Curse. Ooh. All of you, I need you to realize that all of you are sickened 1.
That's fantastic.
For sickened 1, anyone that does not know, you feel ill. Sickened always includes a value, so you're sickened 1, and you take a status penalty equal to the value of that check. For your checks and DCs, you can't willingly ingest anything, including elixirs and potions, while sickened.
Ooh,
That's probably fine.
that is bad.
Yes, the Mariner's Curse is not good. It is a rough curse. But that's the problem when you fight Draugr, is this happens. The 6 of you stand as you look as the ship is looking down on you, and you see these undead creatures literally just lean over the edge and fall to the ground and stand up, and they all look at you, and you can see that there's a handful of Draugr there standing there, weapons at the ready, as a staffed man walks to the front, the bow of the ship, and stamps his staff down and goes, "You can all run now, or join my ship."
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Just saying.
Friend, how about you come down here and I just get you?
That was quite straightforward.
Sir, do you have a permit to park your boat in this dock?
He just looks at all of you and just get them. And the Draugr starts to lurch forward towards all of you. For order, this is what we're going to do to make it easier on me and make it easier on you. I'm going to use the overlay. So,
Fair. That's fair.
Crescendo, you are first.
Okay. Seeing the wave of these horrible creatures coming towards us, I already have my baton out, so I'm going to have my baton out, and I am going to begin to sing a very strange song, and it's going to go something like, and it's going to do that over and over and over again, and I am going to cast Concordant Choir, and it's going to be like a sonic pulse into their brain so they cannot move. And I have to do, there's a basic fortitude save, and it is a 10-foot burst.
All right.
30 feet away.
So I'm going to roll that. They get... Oh, why would I be so silly to remove my screen off of their character sheets? They're going to get a collective 23.
It's 22.
So it's a success. Most spells have a success thing. Like, it will say this is what happens if they succeed. So just check to make sure that there's something on that.
It actually doesn't.
Which means it's a basic save, which means they take half.
Takes half. Okay. Well, it's half of 2d4, so... Which is 4, so it's 2.
Okay. They're all going to take 2d... Because it's everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That brings us D's. How many actions is that? Sorry.
Oh, that was 2. And then for my third action, I will raise my shield and pet Bruce and say, "We are going to get the bad guys. It's okay. His little ears are going to do this."
These notes, you're up.
All right. These notes does a quick account of how many of these Draugr are coming towards them. She goes, "Well, that's oddly fair. Besides, you didn't tell us about the benefits. Do you have 401k? I mean, you didn't even make a good offer." And then she goes, "I, however, am an excellent employer." And she snaps her fingers and casts Summon Fae. And she will summon, let's see, a level 2 Fae. We'll call it a Zrukbat. So just a flying, awful bat creature arrives on the scene. And she goes, "Sick 'em." And I don't know if I get to use that this turn or whether I have to wait, but you can make that decision now.
You do. When you cast the spell, it gets to act as well.
All right, cool. So can it fly up to one and make an attack?
Yeah, it gets 2 actions. So yeah.
Great. So he do a fly and he do a fang. He might not do a fang, but 17 to hit.
On a Draugr, a 17 hit. See, you're used to fighting the big thing, you know?
It's true.
Cool.
It's true. Listen, I don't like to make any assumptions. That's a 1 on the die. All right. So it's fine. It's fine. So that's 4 piercing damage.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great. 4 is a good number. It's even. That's your whole turn, correct?
That is, yeah, I believe so. I believe it is, yes.
Sir Valiant, it is your turn.
Sir Valiant takes his sword out and looks at the man with the staff and says, "Sir, you have the misfortune to cross paths with us. You see, we like to eat, and we do not know when to stop. You can call us the Absalom Avengers." And he makes his way, attacking the Draugrs as he makes his way towards the guy with the staff. So I guess the nearest Draugr to him.
Okay.
All right. First one would be a snagging strike as he grasps the remnants of his clothing. And that would be a 25 to hit.
25 is a success, but not a critical.
8 points of damage, and he is now flat-footed.
Love it.
Second attack, also a 25.
That does make it a critical because it being flat-footed makes its AC drop by 2.
Then that would be... Oh, and I always forget the T4. That would be a total of...
These notes, actually roll me a D4 because your bat also is going to take that disrupting strike. You're muted, so if you're speaking to me or yourself, I don't know.
I'm just thinking about the world and the state it is in. I rolled a 4.
Oh, nice.
I also realized that I should have had you roll a DC 15 Fortitude save to be blinded for a round because I used my.
I rolled a 10 and its Fortitude is 11, so it's a 21.
Okay, you good?
Okay.
You can see. Fine, I'll allow it.
Then my second attack will be a 36 points of damage.
Holy Banoli, Batman. That kills it.
All right, he stabs it through the chest and lifts it up off the air, and then pulls it down and by his boot kicks it off the sword and into the water and continues making his way towards the man with the staff.
That brings us... That's
and
your
last action's parry.
Parry, perfect. That brings us to Noam Chomsky.
All right. So I look at these notes and I go, hey, I think I know who they work for. They work for that delivery service, DocDash, and they don't even pay the tips to their people. And then with that, I give my intimidating glare at the one with the staff.
Okay.
And try to frighten him. So that would be that's the second is a -1 on the check, right? But then the boon is a +1, so it just cancels out.
Correct.
Okay. 30.
A 30. So I'm gonna do two things. You look at this creature and you do this, and you know that you are the most intimidating that you could be at this moment. But you notice that it is completely unaffected. And as you're doing this, you see through this creature. And at that moment, you realize that this is just an image and not actually this creature.
Okay.
So you don't intimidate, but you get a piece of information because I felt like you did so well that you're gonna get something for it. I'm not gonna leave you empty-handed for rolling so well. All right, that's some BS. All right. So yeah, you intimidate, and when you get that, you get this feeling. You look at it and you realize it's not here. That's not really here.
Okay, so I'll yell that out. Like that's a fake. That's he's not there. Just in case anyone's gonna like range him, and then I will then just run up and do a strike on one of the other remaining Draugr.
All right.
That would be a 27.
A 27 is a critical success.
Wow. Okay.
Good job.
So, I could have rolled better on that. 7, and I can add the 1d4.
Yep.
All right. So 3, 7, 8, 9, and 13.
A 13.
And then,
Okay.
And then double for the critical, or?
Yep. It just doubles it.
So 26.
It kills it.
Yes.
Is how many actions? Intimidation and
That was all three.
That was all three.
Intimidation, move, and then attack. Strike.
Perfect. All right, that brings us to Egbert.
Okay, Egbert looks around. Are all his friends and the enemies within 30 feet of him?
From what you can tell, yeah.
Yeah. All right. He's going to spend the whole round casting heal as a second level spell.
Like that.
Some people are down. I know.
Oh, yes.
12 points back to everybody, and 12 points of damage to each of the undead.
Wow.
Yeah.
MVP.
MV.
Still give us our strength to beat the hell out of our enemies.
While you bring a cleric to an undead fight.
Yeah.
And you see them. They how much damage was that?
12.
12. Oh, that's great. That's 2 AoE attacks that have done some good damage. All right, that's all 3 of your actions. That brings it to you, my little poppet friend.
That is correct. And you see his face turn around, and now he's serious. So, now we're going to play this game. And he runs up for a single action and swings at the closest one. And he's probably going to miss, but that's going to be 19.
A 19 hits.
Yes.
He's like, holy crap, it worked.
Oh, that's right. This isn't that weird monkey thing.
Oh my god. Oh, yes. So, because of the extra damage, he does 19 damage on that one.
Sweet.
Nice.
And for final action, is it still up?
You know what? It's 1 hit point away. I'm gonna say yeah, it's dead.
Okay, well then,
Let's not waste an attack, especially because I know what's coming up next. You know.
And then for his next attack, he's going to swing at the other one that's near him. All right. That's
Kitty.
going to be 23.
23 hits.
And that's lower. So that is going to be 14 damage.
14 damage. That is still alive.
Yeah, definitely. And he's like, this was a good one.
And the man with the staff looks at you and goes, well, I'll be seeing you on my ship shortly. And he dissipates. And because of the lovely fans who have decided to give me reign over how evil I get to be.
Oh, no.
Adding a monster.
No, it's going to be much worse than that. Every round, I'm going to roll a d4. And whatever number that appears, that's how many additional Draugrs show up.
Oh.
Chad.
Stop it! That's just rude.
More experience points.
You're
so
lucky
many.
as only one Draugr joins the party. But as that happens, you all feel the ground kind of tremble below you. And from the ground behind you, a mound of flesh and bone and rock bursts through the grounds as this thing, it's not even shaped in a humanoid form. It is just this mound. And you hear this growling sound as it's
Wow.
And it's going to use an ability called break ground. So it's going to stomp at the ground, and I need all of you to make me a reflex save.
15.
15, okay.
11.
26.
29.
So if
24.
23.
to make my brain work, I'm going to tell you what the DC save is. If you are higher than a 26, you're going to take half damage.
My God.
If you rolled below a 16, you're going to take double damage.
Oh my God.
As rocks and razor sharp stone burst from the ground in every direction. I'm going to go ahead and roll 3d8.
Oh,
Okay, so what you're saying is I have a chance.
11 points of damage. If you rolled a 16 or below, you're going to take 22. If you rolled higher than a 26, you're going to take 5 points of damage. And the ground becomes difficult terrain and hazardous. For each square you pass through, it deals 3 piercing damage to the creature that moves through it. And that is its turn. So we're going to go back to our corgi riding pixie. What would you like to do?
Bruce.
Okay. First off, Bruce is like, I'm like, no, baby, it's okay. It's okay. We will kill them and then we will go get you a treat. I promise. And I'm going to turn how many of the other things? I forgot the name.
There are, because I only rolled a 1, there are only 4 Draugr left.
Only 4. Okay. So I am going to look at the 4 Draugr and I'm going to put both hands out and I'm going to say, you have hurt my friends and you are now going to hurt each other. And I am going to cast paranoia on them. And they have to make a will save against my spell DC.
All right.
Which is 21.
First one is a 13.
Oh, there's only one creature. I forgot.
Oh, it's only one creature. Okay, so 13.
So like, would they do one closest to us? So he failed.
Okay.
So he now sees that everything and everyone around him is a potential threat, even if it is an ally. And the spell will end within 1 round.
Okay. So
yes.
Do you want to point, like, do you want to say to the group that one, to not attack that one so that they don't kill it?
Yes, I would like to turn to the group and say, I hurt that one. Don't attack that one. It will attack its friends.
How many actions is that?
That was 2.
All right.
And then for my third action, big surprise, I'm going to raise my shield.
Perfect. All right. These notes.
all right. So I would like to have the Zrookback use it has 2 actions, so it's going to fly towards target, so one of the Draugr, I'm guessing, and then go for the eyes. They need to do a Fortitude saving throw against 15. If I hit with my claws, I'm going to roll now. Oh, natural 20. Okay, that's good. We're doing it.
Nice.
It's all happening. All right. So then let's see. 7 plus 5. Okay.
Extra D4.
Oh, plus a D4. Okay. All right. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 6. So 21 claw damage to his eyes specifically. I just want to be very clear. It's the eye region.
Well, well, in the process of doing that, it removes its brain and it completely dies. It literally like grabs the eyeballs and rips the eyeballs out, and the brain comes out with it. You know,
nice.
And then and it just falls to the ground.
Excellent. It's blinded now.
Yeah, she looks over her shoulder at Bruce the corgi, and she goes, I mean, yeah, but like this guy. Towards her pet, like I'm feeling it, and she is going to use her remaining actions to just shoot at any other living Draugr with her short bow.
Okay, there are three there. One of them is under the control of Crescendo.
Okay, so I will not shoot the one that is under the control of Crescendo. I will do. Let's see. So, did I need to use one of my movements to control the Zerk-Bat or no?
So yeah, one of your actions gives your bat 2 actions. So you spent 1 there.
Great. You're not going to believe this, but I did roll another natural 20.
Hell yeah!
On this first attack. So altogether, this is such a waste, but 42 damage against one of these obliterated Draugr.
For the eyes?
Specifically the eyes, through the eyes. She doesn't like them. And then the next attack is a 26 to hit.
So I'm gonna say with that critical, I'm gonna say the one that hadn't been damaged at all is the one that you hit, and you kill it in 1 shot.
Nice.
So that leaves us 2 Draugr, one of them hypnotized. So you use your third action to attack with it at a -5. What do you got for it?
I got a 26 to hit.
That is a hit. Sadly, not a critical, but a hit.
All right, so that's 18 damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
18. -2. Ooh, very close to death. Very close to death.
Yeah.
I was also reminded that my spell lasts for 1 minute, not 1 round. I read it wrong.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Did you happen to add that D4 to damage?
I didn't, and I will. I go.
You should. And roll a 3.
I rolled a 3.
Hey!
Oh,
and
I did it.
It's dead.
All right.
That leaves us 1 Draugr that is controlled by Crescendo.
Boy.
Yeah.
He's on our side. Don't hurt him. Don't go near him either.
Sir Valiant, it is your turn.
Well, Jake, can you describe the creature that burst through the ground?
It is rock and dirt and bone and viscera.
Is there a knowledge check of some sort that I can do to see if I know anything about this creature?
I would say, just based off the fact that you've been dealing with undead this entire time, that probably an undead or a religion check would suffice for it.
So maybe as a free action, like, Egbert, do you know anything about these creatures? And we'll get to that when we get to him. In the meantime, Sir Valiant's going to make his way toward the creature and endure the damage that it takes to get there.
All right. I'm going to say that it's going to be 4 squares. So you're going to take 3, 6, 9, 12 points of damage.
All right. And yes, so I'll just use 1 action to get there. I have that speed. And for my next one, I will do my snagging strike. I'll try to grab onto a crag of rock on it and swing my longsword in its general direction. And that is a 22 to hit.
A 22 does not hit.
Yeah. I'll do the... Ooh.
Oh, he's so big, though.
It is very big. It is only a medium-sized creature though. So.
Oh, okay, interesting. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna be bold. We're gonna use our last action to swing a second time.
Do it.
Let's see how this works. 24.
A 24 does not hit.
But did you add your +1?
I think Hero Lab is adding everything in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still does
Thank you,
not
though.
hit. For the group, since you were asking of what it looked like, I did send the group a photo of it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where's the photo?
In the Discord.
Discord.
Sure looks like a lot bigger than medium.
It says it's only medium. I don't know what to tell you. It looks way bigger than medium. But
We have nothing for scale though.
Yeah.
Reference.
And we need a banana in the picture.
Yeah, exactly. Need a
Reference
banana
cat.
for reference.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I love everyone's. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty disgusting. Thank you.
Look, I love reading the monster manuals just for the gross pictures.
I do too.
So that I believe, Sir Valiant, that was your whole turn, correct?
Yes, unfortunately, and
Gnome Chomsky, it is your turn.
Okay, so 2 questions. One is there a way to try to remove the second condition?
No. Yes, there it is, and that's to bury the Draugr that you have killed at sea. But you don't know that, so the answer is no.
And is there a way to get on the ship, or do you have to kind of climb the hole to get?
You would
on?
have to climb the hole. In fact, you've seen all of the Draugr thus far has literally just fallen off the edge, so there isn't even like ladders or stairs that they're going down. They're just literally just tossing their bodies off of the edge.
And how high is it?
Probably about 40 feet.
Okay. All right. So I'll kind of just pause it to the group. Like, should we? Maybe they said the guy on the ship. Like, if we just kill him, maybe it'll stop everything else. But do we need to stop that dirt thing to keep it from eating the city? And then I will take one of my javelins and make an attack at it from distance.
Love it.
No, 12.
12 does not.
I'll try a second one. 14. I'm gonna glare at it.
All right. That brings us to roll your intimidation.
It's a little better. 21.
Does not succeed against its will DC.
What is this thing? Okay.
That brings us to Egbert.
All right. Egbert doesn't want to pierce his dainty feet, so he's going to stay exactly where he is. He'll go, Tommy, watch out. That's a dangerous one. And he'll take a shot with his longbow. No, that's a miss for sure. And then he'll throw Disrupt Undead. So DC 20 Fortitude, or he takes 9 points of damage.
I rolled a 30 on the nose, so it takes half damage.
Half.
Yeah. And what was the damage again?
9.
9. All righty. And that's your whole round?
Yep.
All right. Last but not least, it's you, Peppers. Peepers.
Yeah. So Peepers is like, I am not going near that thing. So he draws his bow and as an action and fires twice at the large mound.
Thematically large, systematically medium.
Yeah. Well, yes, that is true. So that will be 20, 25, 26 to hit.
Is that plus your +1?
Oh, God.
It is.
I don't like that question.
So it is off by exactly 1.
Wow. This is unfortunate. I will try one more time. Actually, I will lay on hands because
Yeah.
On second
need.
thought.
On second thought, I should probably touch myself.
Dee's
And-
note says, "I get it."
And that is his turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Crescendo's undead creature. As it shambles forward, it takes the piercing rocks through its skin. You can see the stones literally cut through its feet as it walks towards this shambling mound, and it swings its axe. Do you want to roll for it, Crescendo?
Sure.
All right, you have a plus 10 to hit.
Okay. Oh. 22.
Does not hit. Actually,
Plus
with
one?
well, no, well, plus one, but it's still not going to hit. But that being said, with both Sir Valiant and this thing, it's going to be flanked from anyone right now. So it's going to drop its AC down by 2. So now you only need a 25 to hit.
Only
Only.
25.
Only. Thank you. You enjoy just dropping those on us, like
Yes.
by
Yes.
the way.
Yes.
BT dubs.
I'm going to yell at my little man and say, "Will you actually hit something?"
Well, so it moved as one action and struck for its second, so it has a third action. So if you want to roll plus 5.
Natural 20, but -5, so it's 15. Plus 10, so 25.
So that is a critical success. It does 1d12 plus 4 slashing damage. So if you want to roll that and double it,
24.
24 points of damage. Great.
See, I told you all it was going to work. Not that any of you doubted me.
This mound is annoyed by this, and it swings its powerful fist at this creature. Actually, it goes to bite it. It does not have a fist attack. It just has a bite. So I only rolled a 3, but it has a plus 20 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So a 23 hits.
Damn it.
Ooh.
20 to hit.
Sorry.
That seems unfair.
Yeah.
Izo.
Seems excessive.
I mean, okay, first of all, this is an extreme challenge, and it is higher level because there are so many of you. So it's it's not a challenge rating 5 creature. This is a higher challenge rating because of the quantity.
Gotcha.
And because what better way than making people donate than putting
Then
something
the threat
really
of death.
exactly.
You're threatening a corgi.
Exactly.
Remember
So
that.
Not us
Little
you're worried
Bruce.
about.
It's little Bruce.
Yeah.
They
And
sold
BB
magazines
Bruce.
back in the day.
so it literally you see this thing create a mouth and just chomp down and fall onto the Draugr, and the Draugr does not make it. It then
Wow.
turns its attention towards Sir Valiant on its second attack.
Oh no.
It has a plus 15 to hit. I rolled a 14, so that is a 29.
I'm afraid that hits.
All right. I rolled max damage,
Oh, jeez.
so 16 times 2,
Oh, goodness. 32?
32.
Ouch.
Hmm.
Are you still alive?
I'm still up.
Cool. Make me a will save.
All right. I do have bravery, so...
It is not a fear effect.
Okay. Will
Just
save.
checking.
No. I get you.
25 from the brave Sir Valiant.
I'm sorry, that's a failure.
From the not quite brave enough Sir Valiant.
You are affected by wrathful misfortune.
Don't.
I'm
like
Valiant.
So the creature becomes clumsy 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. The secondary effect doesn't really matter, but each time this creature rolls initiative, on their next roll, they must roll twice and use the worst results as this misfortune effect lasts. So,
Yikes.
That
yes.
wasn't an auditory or visual attack, was it?
No,
No, physical. Okay.
yeah. It says Arcane Curse enchantments. A creature damaged by the creature must make a will save. The save becomes cursed with consummate bad luck. Why this undead creature gives you bad luck, I don't know. But, that is its second action. As its third action, what does it want to do? Oh, it doesn't think you're a threat anymore and knows that you have to move through its rough ground. So it actually uses Earth Glide, which allows it to burrow into the ground and move. And it moves up to it moves to Crescendo.
I make it an attack of opportunity if it's a
Go
move
for it.
action.
It is a move action.
All right. Well, then I will try to take one last swing at it. And is it my max bonus on that attack, or?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, it's just a 25. That's not gonna do it.
But it technically is flat-footed, so 25 does.
The creature that was footing it was killed, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So.
You should have just let it go.
I'm so valiant. I play by the rules.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you're gonna regret that with your death. So it's a Earthly Glide actually burrows into the ground and pops up next to Crescendo. It does not create any difference in the ground. You can't tell that it dug through the ground. It leaves no holes. It leaves no damage. It literally just and shows up at Crescendo. And then, to make matters worse, we roll the D4.
Oh, God.
A 2, which is not bad. Not bad. It's enough, Back at the top, Crescendo, this mound of flesh and rock and dirt is in your face. What would you like to do?
Okay. First, Bruce is going to growl. He's going, "Grrr." And I'm going to say, "This is very rude. You should not come so close to the diva." And I'm going to take my baton and I'm going to point it at the creature. And from it, you see ghostly manacles come out and begin to wrap themselves around it to try and keep it in place. And it needs to make a reflex save.
All right.
Against a 21.
I rolled a 20 total.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that is a 6 failure on your part. So the target is now clumsy 3 and takes a negative 10-foot status penalty to its speed for 1 minute.
Okay.
And that is, I'm remembering, that lowers his AC, yes?
I believe so. I'm gonna pull it up right now, so we'll move forward with that.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to do that, and then for my third action, I am going to look at Bruce and I'm going to say, "You have to be brave, my little friend. We have to move." And so, using him as my mount, we can go 40 feet away. But he will take the damage because it's his poor little baby paws that are standing on the badness.
You hear as he runs through it. So with clumsy, you take a status penalty equal to the condition value to dex-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex, ranged attack rolls, and skill checks using acrobatic, stealth, and thievery. And he's clumsy 1, is that correct?
3.
That is a phenomenal spell. Phenomenal spell.
Love it.
That brings us to D's notes.
How much was it? Hold on. How many squares would I have gone? I would have gone 20 feet, so that would have been 4 squares.
So it emanated from itself in a 30-foot radius, so it only takes it through 2 squares, so it's only going to be 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Poor Bruce.
Cool. All right. So let me ask an important question, because a couple of people have taken some hits here. We've got Theo or Sir Valiant. You have been hit, and Peepers, you've also been hit. Who's looking worse off? Do I know? Can I tell?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I would think that Theo's looking
All right.
way worse.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir Valiant, boy, it's time. So she sort of looks over and sees Sir Valiant is in trouble, and you feel in your mind just a beat drop. And you hear, "Need me to heal yo shit? I'll make a meal of it. Boy, you won't have to quit. Hey, let's go kill that dick." And you are healed for heightened soothe spell for, let's see, 2d10 plus 8.
Roll good.
So that's a 10 plus, not good. Okay, so that's 11 plus 8 is 19.
Thank you, D's Notes.
You got it. Yeah. You just hear it like following you. The beat, the rhythm got you. That's what happened. And I believe that's everything, because when I heightened it, it increased the cast value.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's me.
All right. That brings us to you, Sir Valiant, who have just been healed.
Sir Valiant, with water in his lungs and a clumsy aura about him, how far away now is the creature?
It moved 30 feet. No, it moved. No. I'm sorry. It moved 20 feet away from you.
I don't have much I can do at range.
4 squares. So you would take 3, 6, 9, 12 points of damage.
All right. Well, he's going to have to do that because he is Valiant and he must get close to do damage. So we'll take the 12 points of damage. Almost negates what D's Notes did to him. But so that's we'll do that, and then we'll just swing out with a longsword with a snagging strike again. If I click the right button here. All right, roll good. 23 with his new condition.
So its AC drops by 3. It was a 27. So that would be a 24. It's not flanked because no one else is there. Is that your +1? Oh no, you're negated completely. So that misses.
Yeah.
Misses by 1.
Oh. We're gonna swing one more time, and it's another snagging strike. Okay. So if I do get it, he will be flat-footed as well. Okay. So but I have to roll really, really well. So here we go.
I believe in you.
I rolled a 3 for a 13.
It literally, you feel, you hit it, but it's just literally hitting the rock, and it's just like
not Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, it's not doing any damage to it whatsoever, and it doesn't even, like, its mound of flesh doesn't even turn to look at you. It's just like, meh, what are you gonna do? It's Gnome Chomsky's turn.
Well, how far to reach the creature and flank it? Mr. Valiant there.
It's gonna be 4 squares.
Okay. Sir Valiant is a friend of the gnomes, so I must assist. So that's 12 damage to get there?
Yep.
All right. 52. Okay. So yeah, I will move and then I will attack from melee.
So that drops its AC down to 22.
Nice.
Well, that's my second natural one of the day.
I'm just saying, you do have a hero point.
Yeah, hero point.
Yeah.
Use it. You literally
All
can't
right.
get lower.
Got to.
All right. All right, that's better. 12 plus 13, 25.
That hits.
Excellent.
Then, 1, 6. Ugh. All right, that's just 8.
Okay, 8 is better than 0.
It is better than 0. I will try a second attack. 19 minus 5, 14, 27.
27 hits.
11.
11, all right.
Wow.
That's my turn.
And he's flat-footed, right?
It's flat-footed and has the clumsy 3 penalty, so its AC is 22. So anyone that needs to hit it. Egbert, it's your turn.
All right, so hey, don't worry, Tommy. I'm going to help out. Hey, Rastal, we still need your help. And he throws a second level heal full round action. So everyone will get 13 points back, and then 13 to all three of the undead.
Okay. The big guy rolls a 27 for his fort save.
Yeah, so that makes it DC 20.
And the other two get a 37, so they take half. All right, so and how much was that? 13?
13.
Six.
Yeah.
So all right.
Reaction hills are so good.
So for anyone who has some history within the fantasy community, you would know this terminology as this creature has just become bloodied. So if any of you know what that means, congratulations. If not, well, then it's a secret amongst friends. Anyways,
No, you know.
Egbert, that's your turn. That brings us to you, Peepers.
So Peepers should have been next to Crescendo. So did the creature come up to, you said it popped up? Mm-hmm. So I don't have to move, correct? Since perfect. His face turns and the combination almost looks Jester-like a really creepy doll. And then he starts talking like this and swings his sickle. And that will be that's going to be a 31 to hit.
31 absolutely hits.
All right.
If only you had a D4, because you could have added that D4 and it could have been a critical hit. If only people donated some $5 here or there.
Well,
if only.
Yeah, but Megan doesn't like to my pun, so that's why no more. She's like, I'm not giving anything to him. But that would be 10, 16, 17, 18 damage.
18
for the first
damage?
One.
All right.
And for actually, so keep in mind, since I had the bow, I would have had to drop it and then pull out my sickle. Mm-hmm. So I only have one more action.
Okay.
So, and this one will be 21.
21 does not hit.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, I tried. We'll get him next time.
So creepy.
That's his turn.
Yeah, that brings the rest of them. The mound looks down at Peepers, and it opens its maw mouth and tries to make a bite at you. It's going to get 33. So that hits.
And that's a crit.
Also roll me a will save.
That's going to be an 18.
Ooh. That is
sorry, 19.
Also a failure. You're also cursed, and you are clumsy too. And you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And it's going to make its second attack on you.
Excellent.
This one is 28.
Okay, that's just a hit.
Okay. You're going to take 10 damage. And then its third and final attack is only a 15, and it fails.
Nice.
And then
that hurts.
There is 2 Draugr, and it moves forward, each step taking 3 points of damage as it moves to I'm gonna say Noam Chomsky is the closest. And it's going to spend an action to get to you. So it's got 2 attacks. And that is 110% not hitting. A 12 doesn't hit, right?
No.
But what about a 20?
21.
Oof. So
Yes.
the Draugr swings and misses and swings and misses. The other Draugr moves forward and heads to Sir Valiant. A 16 does not hit.
No, sir.
What about a 15?
Definitely not.
And then the dreaded D4 comes out.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not joking. I rolled a 1 the first round, a 2 the second round, and a 3 this round. So there are 5 Draugr now.
Amazing.
But that brings us up to crescendo.
Okay. I'm going to shout out to all of my friends. Who is hurt the worst and who can I actually help? I realize I have the ability to help and I didn't know it before. I'm very sorry. Please note, I still love you. Okay, no, seriously, who needs it the worst or the most?
I'm like a third of my hit points. Well, 38.
I'm at 30, but I'm also thinking that a good offense is a great defense. So if you can do more area of effect, Peepers is happy with that.
Do you have the heal spell?
No, I have Hymn of Healing, so I can pick one person. So I will go with Sir Valiant because he does the slashy. Okay, so I turn to you and I sing the most beautiful, angelic, crystalline thing, which I can actually do because I'm a trained opera singer, but I will not do it now because that would not be good for the microphone. You get 6 immediate healing hit points, and then for the next 4 rounds, you get 6 temporary hit points each round.
Wow.
That's hella
The
strong.
music flows through Sir Valiant.
I know my voice could heal the world. And then for my last action. Wait, where did they go? Where did it go? Oh, nope. Shoot, I had it all planned out. Yes. I'm going to take that angelic music that I was singing, and I'm going to turn to the big creature, and I'm going to sing. I want to be in the room where it happened, and cast Catchy Tune on the monster, and it must make a will DC.
Okay. Oh, will DC or will save?
A will save. Yes, wait. I lied. I have to do a performance check.
Gotcha.
You're like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was like,
nope.
So its will DC is a 25.
Okay. It is a natural 20.
Yes!
Oh, it is actually a 33.
It takes 33. So what happens with a critical fail or critical success?
With a critical success, the target takes a 10-foot status penalty to its speed, which is, yes, of course, but it is flat-footed for 1 round.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
So remember that, Mr. Slashy.
You said he was, I'm sorry, flat-footed?
Yeah.
He is now flat-footed.
Okay.
Is that your whole turn?
That is all of it. I cannot do anything else other than soothe Bruce. It's okay, baby.
Know that you did a lot. D's notes, your turn.
All right. Let's see. We'll do my bat first. The Zrook bat. All right. Rolling. Oh, natural 20.
Wow.
All right. On the
It's that
Zrook
cat luck.
deck.
It's that
I know.
cat luck.
It's cat luck. Thanks, Tonks. You're a good girl.
Oh, this name is Tom.
I wanted to ask the whole time.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. So 7 plus 5. All right. Cool. So all together, that is a 12. Yep. Okay, I can do math. 18 damage on the bad boy from the claws. and he needs to do a fortitude saving throw against 15 because it's specifically the eyes that I'm going for, as we know.
Did you go for the big one?
The big
or
boy.
Okay.
Big boy, yeah.
Does it even have eyes?
Listen, it might not. It might have sockets of some kind.
There's just holes.
So it doesn't say it's immune from any sort of visual effects.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this works.
Okay. Sweet. So
it needs to roll a fortitude.
Fortitude save 15.
Yeah, no, it rolled a 17.
Yeah,
so
it's good. It's good. Are there any like subtractions going on here? No. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to add my D4. Hold on. And another 1 damage on top of that. Okay, so that's that.
What was the total? Sorry.
So the total is 19 damage.
Thank you.
And no blinded condition.
Cool.
Now back to me and my fun times. Now I will roll for a bow attack from my flaming, striking composite short bow. Oh my god! Okay, a natural 20 again. Okay.
That's cat
okay.
love.
This is happening. You're the best. Never leave me. And that's 39 damn. If it matters, 6 of that is flaming, and 9 of it is piercing, and 24 more is piercing. I don't know if that matters, but
Wow. This thing does not look good. It like you can literally see as it's like constantly undulating, like you can see like bits of rocks are literally just falling off of it, and it's literally just like it before, while it was just this constant movement of like ground, it's like it's just barely there.
I should roll a final attack, I believe, and then be done with it. Does a 15 hit?
No, does not.
Cat, get out of here.
And hand towns to me, please.
I will. Just throw her over there.
Speaking of, it is Sir Valiant's turn.
All right. Is the creature already demoralized?
No.
Okay. Let me start off with my own intimidating glare and see if I can maybe demoralize it.
Okay.
All right. So it's an intimidation check, I believe. And there's a button for doing it. See if I could roll better. Oh, natural 20 for a 31.
That is a critical success.
Toms, thank you. All right, so
Come here.
a critical success on that one. I don't know if that does anything, but yeah. So demoralized, I guess.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not so familiar with intimidate. And now we'll take out the longsword, and let's see what we can do. All right, your days of menacing these docks are over, my friend. And oh god, I rolled a natural 3. So that's an 18. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Mm-mm.
All right, one more strike. Come on, Iomade. Natural 1.
Oh
Togs, give it and take it away.
Look, at least you demoralize the mound of flesh.
Yeah.
All right, so
It helps it better than everybody else.
Noam Chomsky, it's your turn.
I will finish you like I finished dessert. And I will just go ahead and start attacking. First one is a 27.
27 hits.
Got it.
Oh, all right, now we're rolling.
Yes.
18 slashing.
Whew.
I get your D4.
Yeah, that includes the D4.
Okay.
And then second attack. Ooh. 27.
27 also hits.
Nine.
So would you like to tell me how you destroy this creature?
Woo!
I am just so worked up. I'm just slashing at it, and as I see it weaken, I just start chomping down on it.
Fair.
Benching.
As
You are
you're
going to eat the monster? I don't think that's a good idea.
as you start chomping down on it, you see the rest of it, the piece that's not in your mouth, literally just melts into the ground. That still leaves us 4 Draugr left.
Kill.
Gnome, do you have any more, or was that 2 or 3? That was 2 actions.
That was 2, but is the ground still spiky?
The ground, you know what? I'm gonna say with it, the stones also go down.
Well, but there are 2 by us anyway, I guess. So I will, just go ahead and turn and try to hit the one next to me. That's probably not gonna. Can you end up negative?
Yes,
It can.
No, it's an 8. So yeah, it's not gonna hit.
No, not gonna hit. That brings us to you, Egbert.
Egbert thinks the best thing, since there's so many of these creatures, is to keep doing his full round heal that'll affect everybody.
Yeah, baby.
So, max. Everybody gets 11 points back, and the undead all take 11, unless they make their fortitude save.
All right. Alrighty. That's your whole turn.
Yep.
That brings us to you, Peepers.
And Peeper's face kind of gets stuck, so he's between mouths. And he starts talking like Hank Hill. And he...
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want to picture a gosh dang hot dog.
I'm going to name that one Bobby, and damn it, Bobby. And he runs up to it and swings his... Actually, are they, how far away are they? Are they up near us?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he's going to swing his sickle, the first one. And that is going to be 26 to hit.
26 does hit. Is that with your +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm adding all that, so unfortunately.
You were one off from a critical, that's why I was like,
I know. As soon as you said that, I was like, no? but yes, I did. So that's going to be a good 19 damage.
Okay. 19. Okay.
And then he's going to swing again. And that will be 22 to hit.
22 is a success.
Got this.
And that's going to be 17 damage.
You destroy this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. This guy had to go. Oh.
So give me flashbacks from childhood. Grew up in
Damn it.
Georgia.
Oh my god.
If it ain't about propane and propane accessories.
Then I don't want to talk about it. And so for third action, he's actually going to raise his... Well, is there anything else near him?
There are 3 Draugrs.
Okay, so he's going to swing one more time and -10. We'll see what happens.
Let's get a 17.
Ooh, no, that's... And he's like, well, damn it. And that's his turn.
All right, that brings us to the 3 Draugrs' turn. The Draugr is going to go... one's going to go after Gnome, one's going to go after Sir Valiant, and the third one's going to go after Peepers. All right, so first attack is a 25 for Gnome.
That hits.
A 9 does not hit. And an 11 does not hit. So only one attack hits you.
I will use my my redemption.
Okay.
My reaction, it's blah, blah, blah. I just had it up. My glimpse of redemption. So this thing, before it hits him, it thinks of all the bad things it's been through. And the visions in its head, it's like, should I do this? So if he continues with the attack, he will be enfeebled 2.
Okay.
And minus the 7 damage. or he'll be unharmed. So choice is yours.
At Checker.
Thinking hard.
Chomp, you're gonna take Chomsky, you're gonna take 3 points of damage. No, 5 points of damage, sorry. And it's gonna be enfeebled. I've already subtracted the 7 from it. Sir Valiant, a 20
does not hit.
A 17 does not hit. And a 4 does not hit. Okay, Peepers, 20. Nope. All right.
I'm at 21.
A 9 and a 15. Wow. Can't hit. You all notice that no more Draugr come out, but instead, in the center of all of you, the shape of this person with the staff appears and goes, "I see that next time I will bring more." And the ship starts to pull away from the dock as it pulls. That brings us back to Crescendo. There are only 3 left.
So we can't attack the big guy?
The big guy isn't even there.
Oh, okay, fine. I am going to take my hand and my baton, and from my hand and my baton, almost like I am lobbing something, I am going to send a gravity well spell right behind the bad guys so that they get pulled in and none of our good friends get pulled in.
Okay.
To the thing. So it is a saving throw, a reflex save.
The first one has a 14.
Nope.
The second one has a 18.
Nope.
And the last one has a 20.
Nope. Okay, so then they get sucked into a 30-foot radius with the gravity well. And anything else in the area as well. So now we can all attack it from range. I'm going to look around at all my friends and say, see?
Nice.
It's good.
Is that all 3 actions or 2?
And for my third action, I'm going to raise my shield.
Love it. That brings us to D's notes.
D's notes. Man, my kingdom for any kind of AoE. That's okay. It's fine. So I have a bow that I'm apparently okay at shooting. So she looks at all this. She says, "Well, let's wrap it up. That mound was real muddy. Y'all sure need a buddy. Let me offer a stud. Me? They'll go down with a thud. Whee!" And so she is doing Taunting Song, which is a goblin trait that she has. Performance check versus the will DC to inflict a penalty to will saves. Who knows? Maybe somebody is going to do a will save. It just seemed like a cool thing. If a goblin can do a goblin song, they should.
Yeah,
and so I'm doing it.
100%.
Their will DC is a 17.
Okay, great. Roll 20.
Which is a success.
All right. So, yeah. Cool. All right. Now I will attack twice. All right. Here we go. She raises her bow. I guess maybe she should attack once and then her little bat boy, Bat Boy the musical, should attack. So she will attack for 27 to hit.
27 is a critical.
Awesome. So one of them takes, Jesus Christ, 47 damage.
Cool. I don't know how it happens, but when you hit the bow, like the tip of the arrow just barely touches one of the skeletons, and it just
explodes. And she looks at it and she goes, "Jesus Christ, who's that guy?" And she'll go one more time. Nope, that's an 11. But you know what? We were here, we're queer, and it's not exactly clear how this is going to end. All right, that's it.
All right, that did your bat? Did your bat?
That was the bat. Because I have to use one of my actions for the bat. Yeah.
And the bat gets 2 actions. All right.
Yeah.
That brings us to Sir Valiant.
Well done, Avengers! This will be the last time the undead think to cross paths with the good citizens of Absalom. And he walks forward with his sword and takes down the nearest jogger. And snagging strike to begin with. Oh my god, another natural 1. What is wrong with my hip?
Hey, I don't think you've used your hero point.
Okay, let's re-roll that. That's how that works, right? Re-roll it. These Hero Lab. That's Hero Lab. Let's see. A natural 6, but that's a 21.
21 hits.
Question though.
Yes.
Thank you. Did the curse go away when the creature died?
No.
Nah, I didn't think so. All right, that is 10 points of damage with the D8.
Okay.
And he is flat-footed now.
Perfect.
And swinging number 2 is a 24.
24 hits.
And that's 11 points of damage.
That kills it.
All right. And then if he has, I don't think he had to move to get to that creature.
He had to move, yeah.
All right, so then that's my turn.
That brings us to Gnome Chomsky.
8. And so she looks up with all the flesh, the monster thing oozing down her face, and she kind of wipes some of it off with her mask, like a bib. She's just like, I don't think I'd mind if they come back with a little bit of ketchup. This would have been like 4 stars. And then she runs up to the remaining Draugr and does an attack. And that would be a 28 to hit.
28 is a critical.
Nice. Tom's.
22.
22. You eviscerate it.
Excellent.
And that is the final Draugr right there.
No, I'm seeing with the second end of the fight for the night, killing all the big ones.
Nice.
And she takes a bite on the bone and just says, "Tastes like chicken."
It's disgusting.
You all see that as the boat gets further away, you're kind of able to see a little bit like more of the overall detail, and you can see that there are dozens of Draugr on the ship, using rows to move the ship away from the shore as the mist also falls back and follows the ship itself. And at that moment, you all saved Absalom for one more day. You don't know when this could be back. You don't know if this is going to return, but today is a safe day. Thank you all so much.
Hey.
There's the end of our Draugr adventure. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thank you all who watched and donated. I appreciate everything. We have a whopping 4 minutes left. So if you'd like to go around one more time, and everyone, let's go backwards. Let's start with James.
Yes, I am at Diceporn on Twitter. I did forget to plug. I also run a campaign on Roll to Roll, and once again, if you venture to the Calendel server on Discord, I'm one of the game masters, and we have a lot of fun there.
Sweet. Glenn.
Hey, I'm Glenn, just a guy, but I love playing with all you guys. It was a great day today.
I was to say, a guy that I hope had a fun time playing.
Glenn's far from just a guy.
Grady.
So Grady Wong, Gallant Goblin. You can find us on YouTube at The Gallant Goblin for a lot of Ttrpg reviews, get some close-up looks at minis. And because my cat abandoned me, I pulled out our little plushie here instead. And if you are interested in one of these guys for our Kobold plushies, you can go to koboldplush.com and sign up for our upcoming Kickstarter.
That's awesome. That leaves us to Theo.
Yeah, Theo also with the Gallant Goblin. And I just want to urge people, go to our Twitter page, the twitter.com/Gallant Goblin, and look at our cover for Queer Finder. I'm so excited about Queer Finder coming out soon.
Yeah, I love
we
it.
have so many great people in the community who are contributing to it, a lot of LGBTQ plus folks, and it's going to be amazing. So go check that out. The cover's great. It's got Kid and Kile on the cover.
Oh,
It's honestly phenomenal. I love it. I took the when I saw when I saw the cover, I shared it with all of my friends. I was like, this is so fucking cool. I can't wait. This is so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited about it. Anne.
Hi guys, I'm Anne Richmond, aka Hearthsinger, the head bard in charge. You can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Anne Richmond, doing all sorts of Pathfinder, Starfinder, and D&D type things. You can hear me on the Lost Mountain Saga, which is a Nordic horror podcast featuring the Vaesen system from Free League Publishing. You can hear me on some episodes of the Glass Cannon Network. I'm just everywhere. So please come hang out with me, especially on Monday nights with my friends at Southern Tomfoolery, where we have been playing Starfinder. So we'll see you there.
Hayley.
hi and bye, everybody. I'm Hayley. I'm half of Party of Two RPG, a married couple that takes on the world of gods and monsters. We stream on Twitch at Party of Two RPG on Monday nights, where we do TTRPG news and tabletop terrain talks, where we talk about all the nerdy things in the world of gaming. Then we stream a campaign on Friday nights. And if it's not too much, we are streaming tonight. If you guys want to ring in the new year with us, we're doing a sewer dungeon crawl, and my character's probably going to get her ass kicked because that's what she does. Anyway, that's me.
And my name is Jacob. I run a channel called Q Times, where we create Pathfinder 2nd Edition content. I also run 2 Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaigns, Court of Corvids and Parliament of Owls. They are complete opposites. I have one group is a good group, and the other group is a bad group, and they're in the same world, and they have yet to introduce each other, but I'm very looking forward to the day that happens. I also, this year 2022, my goal is to join as many new casts as I possibly can. So I've literally been making a shout out. If you have a channel and you want to have a one shot in your channel, hit me up on Twitter. You pick the game, you pick the cast, and I will run that system and I will run that game. So if you have a weird game that you've always wanted to play and you don't want to GM it, hit me up. I want to do that. So far, I've done it twice. I've ran a Goblin hack of Honey Heist, and I ran Call of Cthulhu. So, but there's many more systems out there. If you want a GM to run a show on your channel, let me know. I'm doing that. Until next time, I believe there is at least 2 more shows today. Someone can correct me, or if not, but
There's 2.
There is 2. Okay, great. There are 2 more shows for Jasper's Game Day. Stick around, watch those, donate. Goal is next goal is 2,500. Until then, everyone, have a good day.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Fenway, James,
Thank you.
Glenn.
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank y'all.